What is this and how do we get here? Stay tuned. You guys have heard it. The juice has got to be worth the squeeze. The reward's got to be worth the effort, stuff like that. This snack is one of those where the juice is worth the squeeze. The reward is worth the efforts. We're gonna add some real flavor to it. I'm gonna show you how to make a dang good snack. Let's go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a garlic lemon butter. Welcome. I'm barging indoors and stuff. Today, we are going to boil artichokes and we're gonna be dipping them in some Danos lemon garlic butter. The best way to enjoy one of these artichokes is with the Danos garlic lemon butter. Make sure the Danos in there, the garlic, the lemon. Of course, butter's your base. Best taste, hands down. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna trim these back like so. Rip off the leaves that don't mean nothing. You're gonna see some that hang a little lower than the others. Go ahead and work your way up. Just ripping off a few of the bottom ones. We're gonna fill up a pot of boiling water and boil these for about 45 minutes to an hour until the stalk is fork tender. Like a potato. Stick a fork in it, it slides off, it's ready. To eat this, you pull off each leaf, dip it in your Danos garlic lemon butter. You scrape with your teeth the meat that's left on the leaf. You work your way through all of these. Get yourself down to the heart. Scrape the thistle and eat the artichoke heart. You guys have no idea how good this is. Watch how it's done. Fill your pot up with some water. Take your pot that's half full of water, put it on the stove. Now that the water's a-boiling, we're gonna drop these bad boys on in. Let them boil for about 45 minutes to an hour. Like I said, until the stalk is fork tender. Uno, dos. Cap them off. Most of the times you buy the hearts in the jar or something, they're pickled, who knows. I don't deal with those, I go for the whole thing. You guys have no idea how excited I am about this. Crusty. Now that we got our artichokes down in the boiler, what we're gonna do, take this butter, throw it in a pan. We're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice, our garlic. We're gonna let it break down, stir it up. That's gonna be our dipping sauce for these artichokes. You know what's gonna happen, of course, when we make this butter? We're adding that original Danos. You know that green top, that pop, that original, the one that started it all? Yes, the low sodium, all natural, best seasoning out there. Real herbs and spices, bringing in the flavor, doing everything justice. That's just how we roll. That's what we call doing the damn thing. It's a flavorful world. Now that we've got our butter melted, we're gonna take our minced garlic, add that in there. Make sure you get every bit, because that garlic is delicious. Mix that in a little. Take our lemon juice, 100% lemon juice. Just add a little bit of that. Not too much, you don't want it to be too tart. And the best. Got that Danos original right here, that all natural low sodium, packed full of real big flavor. That's the seasoning right there. Out of your local grocer. Exercise our trigger finger. We're doing math today, trigonometry. Pop, 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 pop. Now I'm gonna put a bunch in here because I want it to thicken up a little bit. Stick to the artichoke when you dip it in there. That's what we're going for. Flavor all over the bite. We're gonna let those dehydrated herbs and spices soak up some of that butter. We don't want it to get it too thick, but we do want it a little thick to stick to the artichoke, like I said. When they're fork tender in the stalk, pull them out, let them drain a little bit. You don't want them drenching your plate. Be careful doing this, because if they're tender enough, this fork will rip right through that stem. By fork tender, this is what I mean. You stick it in, and it falls right out. Let's get to eating this bad boy, but before we do, let's get that sauce. Got our ladle. Let's divvy it up. Now I'm seeing that I want it a little thicker than that, so what I'm gonna do, pull out the OG. I'm going flavor heavy because you can't ever overdo it with Danos. Now to ensure that I get all that flavor in my ramekin for my dipping, I'm gonna get a good stir going. I'm gonna tilt the pan so I get that garlic and those herbs and spices down in my butter. This is the best part. Remember, the juice worth the squeeze, the reward worth the effort. Like I was saying, this is where it is. So you'll notice after they're boiled, you can easily just pull these off. You're gonna find a couple that don't look like they have much, and that's okay. Once you get those out of the way, you're gonna find these right there. That right there is the meat. And what you do with it is you dip it in your butter and you scrape it with the top teeth or the bottom teeth, depending on how you put it in your mouth. Let's get that rewarding bite. You can see I just scraped off all the meat of the artichoke right there. Let me show y'all again because it's so dang good. See how there's nothing left? Let's do it before and after again. Before. Dip. You can see it there. Now watch. Scraped it right off. These are very minute bites, but when you get to the heart of this artichoke, juice is worth the squeeze here. Okay guys, this is the most important part about this artichoke. Right here you've got this thistle. You do not want to eat this. It's like a wire brush that you use for your grill. You don't want to get that stuck on your grill or get it lodged in your throat, because that's what this thistle will do. It's thick, tough. You don't want to deal with it. So what you do is you take your fork, set it down in there, and you're going to start scooping away all your thistle. Work your way in, scrape by scrape, uprooting all this thistle. This is how you get to the heart of the artichoke. Scrape all that thistle off. Don't leave any behind whatsoever. Thistle free is the way to be. So then you can start pulling apart your artichoke heart right there. That would be like a third or a quarter of an artichoke heart. This is what the reward is. This is the juice that you've been squeezing for. Dip this big old chunk down in there. Now I'm telling you what, the Danos here, mixed in with this lemon garlic butter, you want to get all that flavor on that heart right there. Oh, it's real good. That's Dan-Good, baby. Look at all that seasoning on there. I wish they sold just the hearts, but like I said, you gotta work for it. The juice is worth the squeeze. This is your reward. Like, follow, and subscribe.